Appreciate everybody that took their time out today to watch the streams, man. I truly appreciate y'all guys, man, from the bottom of my heart, man. Like I said, we're definitely gonna get into a little bit of chat. I wasn't really I'm not gonna say in the mood for Skyrim, but I kind of like switching it up. I don't like doing the same game almost, every day, which we're gonna definitely be doing. But like I said, I wanted to switch it up today. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all guys that be tuned into all the stream chat. Truly appreciate y'all guys. Hopefully everybody enjoying their morning, man. And let's get right into the stream chat. I don't really got no other things to say, but appreciate y'all guys, man. And hopefully everybody having a wonderful morning, man. So I've been playing all stream, as y'all can see. I just got done that Houston series. We took the first game. Like I said, I've really been just trying to play all stream. I've been getting better, chat, like, kinda. But like I said, I've been just playing all stream. Our next game is against Boston at home. Yeah, so let's get right into that. I think I'm gonna go with my slider. No, actually I'm not. I'm gonna switch it up. I think I'm gonna go with. There's a lot to be changed up. At least we won that Houston series. I mean, we've just been sinking, chat. I'm not even gonna lie. We was playing pretty good. It's like, let me go with closing picture guy. Okay, so we was playing pretty good. Now it's like we're just losing every other game. Like I said, we're getting down to the bottom of the season. It's like, come on, man. All these games matter at this point. I see what uniforms I'm wearing. Alternative home too. I'll take that. Like I said, don't like switching the uniforms. I feel like it takes the, takes the realistic out of the game. Like, not realistic. How can I say it? I just don't like changing the uniforms, but I don't know why. I feel like I just like leaving them as they are. Now, if we wore the uniform so many times, then I probably would have switched it up.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Sam Day will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So striding forward now, Eric Jenkins. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. The 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, and this just
right off the
jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fouled off.
Let's check these motherfuckers out last time.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
1-1 the count. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
I can't run. My character is fucking slow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing.
Oh, fuck. No, I'm restarting, bro. I'm restarting, chat. Now I'm not even going to restart.
And a deep drive to left.
That's what I'm doing.
Over the bullpen and gone.
I don't care, bro. I'm restarting. I don't even care. Simulate. I don't even care if I take the L. I'm not even playing for my standards right now. I'm not even playing for my standards, bro.
4-2 the final score tonight. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Like, bro, I swear, bro. Like, off stream, I can play so fucking perfect, but when I get on stream, I'm so fucking bad. Man, my mic me for a second, chat.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Matthew Allen, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do they do right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Brian Rocchio is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Kyle Isbell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Rosario leads off first with 1 away. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's set and the pitch. Nolan Gorman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
The right fielder.
Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Ball 1.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2. Nope,
almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Play.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
3.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And there's ball 2 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And it's fouled away. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Matthew Allen is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have...
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 1 inning in the books here,
35.
And we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Ridiculous, man. 35 pitches, bro.
Get your pitch.
Hey,
Stepping
on,
into the box, Sam Day, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Brian Roquillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Armas is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Kyle Isbell. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Nolan Gorman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
That's just too much velocity upstairs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cardinals. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Armas arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Striding into the box, Zach Kirtley. He singled his last time up, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line drive to left. Armas is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So digging in now, Anthony Santander. He reached on a single in his first try. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. In his career, Santander has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
High in the air out to center field.
Ball.
Carroll will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cards leave 1. We played 3, and our score 3-3.
We're playing horrible. We're not even playing good. We're playing horrible.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it, and that's the third out.
Why do they keep bringing me up here like I can hit?
KC down in order. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece.
The pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Ahmed Rosario is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Ball 2.
Now it's 2-0.
Like, I hate when they do that.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
1 down now. 1 down.
All even now, 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split.
This can't be cheating. That's the reason why I hate this one, bro. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I'm not playing no more with my pitcher, bro. I had enough.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Interleague Baseball, next. Cal Quantrill, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. To first, reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Striding in now for the Nats, Sam Day. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. Gonna be a tough play. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. Ready once again, Edwin Yan.
Now batting, the left fielder, Edwin Yan.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 6 full.
Bro, we gotta start.
It's the Angels 3 and the Nationals nothing.
The first baseman, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Day. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
20-something.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Ready now for L.A., Frank Schwindel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
3-0.
Now at the plate, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
We can't make games consistent. It pisses me off.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's interleague baseball on the show. Ready now, Sam Day. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate, Frank Schwindel. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Frank Schwindel.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now to the plate, Sam Day. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
go, Chet.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Settling in now, Drew Mendoza.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman.
Sorvala, the runner at third. Dave stands at second, no outs. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Anthony Volpe.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Weekly hit to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Striding forward now is the DH, Xavier Edwards, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Hey, he's right here one time.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Nationals lead it 7-0.
Remember, we was up like 7-0 last time. And they came right back.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Sam Dave.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. Swinging a soft liner and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, nice hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting.
Here's a look over first, and late reactions, and they got him.
I wasn't even looking. I'm looking over at Chet.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Edwin Yon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting, Sam Dave. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
No strike.
Up top, it's 2-0.
That never happened to me when I was a closer.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Or a relief pitch or whatever.
Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Get halfway here.
Young is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Angels standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Sam Date. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him.
I feel like every time I'm trying to go 5 for 5, it never happens.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, one time, right now.
I waited too
behind
late.
0-2 now.
Waited way too late.
Come on, kid. See it and drive. Let it rip right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this
God,
one gets away.
So
and costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
God.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Sam Date. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Nationals on top, 11-2.
We absolutely destroyed LA.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Washington.
11-3, bro. We absolutely destroyed these guys, bro. Hopefully we win the series because we definitely need that. I said every game mattered for us at this point. We got ATL coming up on the road. Then we got Toronto. Then we got New York. Then we got Philly. Then we got New York again on the road. I mean, we got, like I said, a lot of road games coming up. We got a little 2-game homestand, 3-game homestand against the Mets in Toronto. But, like I said, a lot of road games for us. We got ATL, like I said, one of the best teams in the league right now. They're 81-59. I might have changed my character here. I don't know why. Wait, let me change this real fast. Let's get into this ATL series, man. I'm pretty excited to go against these guys. Actually, we're gonna talk some stuff to ATL this game. I mean, this guy already got something going on, but I think I'm gonna go with the third base. No, actually, I'm gonna go with the right fielder. Kirilov.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Sam Day, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next.
I'm trying to be MVP this year again.
Nate Pearson will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Sam Day is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And he'll scramble back to first safely.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
He was right there on it.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Jaquez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Drew Mendoza. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0.
We're playing horrible. With runners in scoring position, chat, like, we've just been horrible.
Coming to the plate now, Bartolo Jaquez. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Now on his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Digging in, Sam Day. He singled his last time up.
Here we go. Day.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Now that's popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired.
I think we're like so 64 and 57. Don't quote me on that.
Standing in, Sam Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard, but foul.
Now, 1 pitch.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Left fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Thank you. I needed that home run.
A solo shot here to left. 38th home run of the season for him, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat.
Now at the plate, Jacob Zanin.
Number 24, Jacob Zanin.
Tying run at the plate. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Into the box now, Sam Day. He's got 2 hits on the day, and in the heat of the race for the batting title, that's exactly the kind of line he wants to have.
But you see the look in this guy's eye when he comes to the plate. 2 hits isn't enough. He's getting greedy up at the plate. He knows what's at stake. He wants a batting crown.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Okay.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Ball, change up. I think he's going for that cutter.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go.
Come on, man.
And it's gone.
At 99 overall, that thing kicked through, Pat. I'm him. You can't give me those. Everybody else kind of kicks around.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Come on, man. 2-time MVP. You think 2-time All-Star? Man, you can't do that.
Digging in, Sam Day. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
That's even worse.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's so a day here. Gotta drive you in.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitch.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ozzie Albies.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Hey, Ozzie like 5'8".
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Washington get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tim Cate earned his 9th win of the year.
6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 17 men.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Alfonso Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
He's there, and he's out, nailed by Schufo.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals go quietly, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Ready for another chance? Bartolo Jaquez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Toward second. Fielded cleanly, and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. In now for Washington, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Washington lead.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs.
So striding in, Sam Day. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
I don't know why I swung on that.
And this one's in the dirt. Alonso, the runner at second with 1 away.
This guy's ERA and then high.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitters.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. The second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
I got to get a hit. I'm like 0 for 4, bro. This is embarrassing. 0 for 3.
The first baseman, number 2, Sam.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, good one.
1-2, here it comes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Boy, that's really.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 7, right there.
And him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right
Stepping up to the plate, Sam Dade. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left.
I just want to do so much for Andy right now, but I'm kind of hungry.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Patrick Weigel is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And a barehanded pickup just late. He's safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there.
Like, that's the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th time that that's been happening.
Now at the plate, Sam Dade.
The first baseman, number 2.
Here comes the first pitch.
Like, every single time, bro. It's not a damn coincidence at this point.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Shotrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done.
I still did that with my eyes closed, so come on, my guy.
At the plate, Alex Kirilloff. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good...
In now, Sam Dade, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It's your pitch. Drive it right here.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That's a ball.
Slider laid off for a ball.
One strike. I would have took that if it wasn't a strike because
Drive it. Let's go right here.
it could go either way.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
Go.
Come on. Go.
I'm going for 3.
And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now. So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
the batter, number 5, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Hold it here. Hold it here.
And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Oh my God.
And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. 2
I
hits.
didn't think that was going to happen, though.
Digging in and looking for more, Sam Day. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
Come on, Ward, bro.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards. Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Braves win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Patrick Weigel earned his 9th win of the year. Jesus Castillo was only able to work 4.
Like I said, bro. Hopefully we split the series or something. Hopefully we didn't lose this whole series, because if we did, that's just embarrassing.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
I forgot we got Toronto at home. I mean, yeah, we split the series, but still, that's not something that we wanted to do, bro. We got Toronto at home. We haven't been at home for a while since those last couple of road games. We got New York, then we back off on the road against Philly, and then New York again. So then we're ending our season out against Philly at home. I mean, like I said, right now, Chad, we got to win all these games for us to make it to the postseason, bro. I mean, like I said, that's like a no-brainer right here at this point. We're second, right behind the Braves. Philly's right behind us, 75 and 69. Then you got the Marlins, which they just dropped crazy. I think they were second, right behind the Braves at one point. Then they just started losing games. So it's going to definitely be a race to the finish line.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jackson Rutledge, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Striding in, Sam Day. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in yesterday's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Oh, now rip it. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The pitch.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Let's do it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
This is line to left. Sechrist is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Next to bat for Toronto, Brad Morrison.
One down.
55. Brad Morrison.
Hey, all right. Here we go now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. So
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Sam Day.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
On the ground up the middle. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Come on now, get your pitch up
On
there.
its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cervantes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Day, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running on the ground to the left side. Scooped up.
Come on, get there,
Throw
get there.
in time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They're down 9-0.
9-0, of course.
Stepping in for the Jays, Nick Madrigal. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Madrigal.
And it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Blue Jays on top, 9-0. Stepping into the box, Sam Day.
Sam Day.
Oh, big dog.
First
right
offering
here,
on its
time.
way.
Hey.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Brad Morrison. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now, ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Austin Hayes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 9-0 lead.
That is crazy.
Into the box, Sam Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no
hit that happens.
Hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Jays host road win number 40 on the year. Anthony Kay earned his 9th win of the year.
9 runs on 18 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Nothing but like
pinch hitting for
Washington. Not that damn good. Like,
number 2.
Bro, like we're starting to lose. We got a little bit of games left.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 41st home run of the year for him. And the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Cooper Cassad is on to pitch from the bullpen.
That's what I'm talking about, team. That's how we do it, bro. We come back and flip that series, man.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Nats came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ian Gibaut earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
We got New York that's coming into town, and they're horrible. So I'm looking for a 4-game sweep, bro. I'll take that back. I say 3 games or something like that. 3 games to 1. got Pete Alonso. Corey Lee, College, but okay, they got a nice little team. Not better than us.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Brian Wynn gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up for New York, Corey Lee. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Catcher, number 35, Corey Lee.
First baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Next for the Mets, Eric Jenkins.
Eric Jenkins.
First.
Oh my fucking God.